So if you're not already excited, it's time to get really freaking pumped because we are about to go over the science behind why you can be, do, and have anything in this universe. Everything that you want is achievable as long as it follows universal laws. So by the end of this video, there's going to be no room for doubt in your life anymore. There's going to be no room for lack of fulfillment. But most importantly, what there will be room for is there will be room for the ability for you to now step into the experience that you truly desire. The desire that you have to live out your life purpose with no limitations on it. No, I want this, but none of that. So if you're really excited, make sure you give me a big fat thumbs up and comment down below what it is that you are manifesting so that we can connect, help each other achieve that, and let's dive into this video. Livers, if you are new on this channel, my name is Elizabeth, and here on this channel we're all about designing a life of fulfillment through conscious creation. So if you resonate with that message, make sure you smash the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to join the family. Every single week we are bringing new videos over this type of material. So anyways, diving in, this is gonna be a really short video because the science behind why you can literally be, do, and have anything in this universe is very simple. It just goes back to three fundamental laws of the universe. That's law of oneness, law of correspondence, and law of perpetual transmutation of energy. Law of oneness states that everything in this universe is not just energy, but it is the same energy. It states that everything is already done. Nothing can be created or destroyed. So what does this mean? How does that apply to you achieving everything? How does that makes everything possible? Well, you have to first realize that if everything's energy and everything's made up of the same energy, energy can never be created or destroyed. What you want is already done. And when you understand that and you take that very literally, you take all doubt about if it's even possible off the table because you know scientifically it is done. Like there's no denial about that. It's a scientific fact. Just like if I throw something up, it's going to come down. That's a law of gravity, law of oneness, law of physics, that what you want is already done. It already exists. So we can begin to take the doubt off our shoulders. We can begin to let go of any worry. Everything we want is already done and available all at once. The second thing you must understand is the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy states that all energy is constantly and is transmuting in and out of form and has the ability to transmute into any form. Now this law is actually one of my favorite laws because if we think about this and we take that very literally and we understand that to its core, us as humans have the ability to shapeshift. Us as humans have the abilities to walk through walls, turn invisible. Us as humans, not only are we using this law when we bake, when we steam something, when we wash something, when we mold something, whenever we mix paints together, we're infusing energies and transmuting it into another form, but we do this all the time through our intentions. And what I mean by that is we ourselves are just energy, right? And so our energy holds a certain vibration to it, right? Law of vibration. Our personal vibration, our personal bioelectromagnetic field that is transmuting energy in and out of it holds a particular vibration that when we are next to something, it transmutes with, right? So when we're working on something, whatever intentional energy you are putting into that, whatever personal vibration you are holding is literally being transmuted into that work. So that's why I always say it doesn't matter what you do, who you know, or what strategy you have if your personal vibrational frequency is out of alignment from the desired reality you want. Because since we are just energy, you could be doing the strategy, you could be putting in the effort, you could be doing all of that, but the intentional energy, the energy that is literally transmuting into that work and becoming a new figure, becoming a new one, becoming a manifestation, it's kind of like fucking up a recipe, right? If you are supposed to put in baking soda and you put in baking powder as well, that's like what a lot of people are doing when they're putting in the right action. They're putting in the right action, but they're not using law number 8, law of perpetual transmutation of energy, and making sure they're transmuting that pure intentional energy in with confidence that things will carry out to, physical form, whatever the case may be, right? So we have to understand that everything is already said and done, and everything is already the same and it has the ability to transmute in and out of any form. Like, just those two laws in itself are extremely mind-blowing and gives us limitless possibilities, not only to experience a great life, but also invent new things, whether that be a piece of technology, whether that be medicine, whether that be a new way of teaching, programming ourselves, whatever the case may be. These two laws gives us so much flexibility in creating just a magical human experience. So if you have any ideas that have popped into your head just off learning this real fast, or you already have other ideas that you had in mind when you watch this idea or when you watch this video, comment down below like what it is. I know that here at BLivers, right, we attract big dreamers. We dream big, we live large, and we be live. So all of you guys have crazy, massive ideas. All of you guys have these super innovative ideas, things that people might not seem possible, but we're here to back you up on it. The whole community is here not only to show you love and support, but also to connect you with people that can help you, help support you, be your customers, like whatever the case may be. So make sure you're commenting down below like what it is that you were really trying to manifest, or what is a crazy idea that you always wanted to know the answer to, or believed is possible but wanted someone to help you. Whatever the case may be, like, you're here for a reason, watching this video for a reason. So comment down below what that is so we can help you get to that physical reality even faster. Last but not least is law of correspondence, and this is what allows the two other laws that we talked about in the beginning of this video to come into our physical reality. Law of correspondence states that because everything is already said and done, there's multiple realities happening all at once. And since all that really exists is now, they're all available to us right now in this living, breathing moment, every single second. Right now they're available, right now they're available, right now they're available, right now they're available. There's a version of you completely broke. There's a version of you living your best life. There's a version of you extremely dissatisfied. There's a version of you completely at peace, right? There's a version of you walking upside down, while there's a version of you riding a bicycle. All at once right now in this living, breathing moment. We have to understand that, because the sky is not just a limit, but the sky is infinite. There's so many different things that you could be doing, and they're all available at you once. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what background you have, what your capabilities are. There's these infinite realities to you available all at once on all spectrums, right? Because I'm going to throw in another law real fast, which is the law of duality. So, which states that in order for anything to come into creation, two equal opposite energies have to come together to form one. So you can literally not have a problem without an equal opposite massive solution. So realize that whenever you're going into like law of correspondence, like, okay, anything that I'm going with, anything that I'm experiencing has to do with these laws going on right now. Now, law of correspondence, since obviously there's all these realities, in order for anything, there's no just black, there's no just white. Law of duality states that. Law of correspondence states that all these I can't speak now. All these realities are available to us right now, and in order for us to mix up with that reality, in order for us to rendezvous, in order for us to experience it, we have to be in the vibrational frequency. It states that as below, so above. As above, so below. So what that means is basically like whatever you are experiencing has everything to do with the internal frequency that you are emitting, just like a radio signal, right? So whatever personal vibration, going back to law of oneness and law of perpetual transmutation, like, everything's already done, created. It's all one, right? We only have an ego so we can separate ourselves from the tree, so we can separate ourselves from our hand and everything like that. That's the only purpose for our ego. So once we realize that everything's all done and created and everything's just a transmutation of energy, we have to transmute our energy to be in that vibrational alignment to then link to that reality. Once you do that, it's inevitable for you to experience it, right? Because you cannot experience something you're not in the vibrational frequency of. There's no randoms in this universe. Everything is extremely symbolic. Everything that you experience is symbolic. It has to do with something that's going on within your personal vibrational field. And so if we want to experience anything we want in life, if we want to achieve everything we want in life, we want to understand these three laws. Now, I did write an entire book about this, on how to first identify like what it is that you truly want that's even worth going after in the first place, like what you believe is your life purpose that you think is authentic and super fucking limitless, and then how to actually reprogram your subconscious mind to make sure that your dominant vibration, your dominant identity, because remember, we're only operating out of consciousness roughly 10% of our lives. The rest of it is roughly 90%. So we want to make sure our dominant vibration, our subconscious vibration, is in alignment with that frequency in order for us to experience. I wrote a whole book on this called Reinvent Yourself, Achieving the Impossible Using Science, where it talks about how to use neuroscience and quantum physics in order to achieve your desired reality. I will link that down below for you guys. It's absolutely phenomenal book. It took me years and years and years and years and years and years to learn, and I'm just so thankful that I was able to finally crank it all down into a simplified, less than 150 pages. And it is actually something that I used to coach my clients with, and they would pay me upwards of $3,000, and it's now available for less than $25 for you right now. So like I said, I will link that down below. If you want to know more about this, make sure you comment any questions you have. Make sure you grab that copy, because that copy of the book goes over everything that's talked about in this video in great detail, and then how to actually apply these laws to actually make that a reality now that you know that it's possible. And then also, in the meantime, if you have any doubts, if you have any worries or anything like that, make sure you comment those down below too, because we're here to address you. Like you heard at the beginning of this video, if you're new here in Be Live, like, we are a family. One, we want to help you succeed. We want to see you grow. So let us help you in any way that we possibly can. That is it for today. I love you guys so much. And as always, dream big, live large, and be live. Bye.